Welcome back. Time now is 5:33. Well, it's a chance to discuss the economic health here in our valley. The Coachella Valley Economic Partnership, or CVEP, Economic Summit. It takes place in just a few hours. KPSP Local 2 mobile journalists Ifan Carrasquillo and Kimberly Chang report that business leaders will talk challenges and future goals to increase jobs. Kim, that's on everyone's mind. Jobs, 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 right?
Everyone's minds. It's all we're talking about and thinking about. CVEP is made up of leaders from various industries. Its goal is to attract business to our area. Keynote speakers will examine the valley's economic blueprint later this morning. Essentially a plan to make it easier for businesses to open here in the valley and create jobs. Now, since the blueprint was introduced last year, they focused on 4 key sectors: healthcare and life sciences, logistics, film and creative arts, and renewable energy. Wesley Algren, CVEP's Chief Operating Officer, said they will provide an economic report card at the summit and gave us a preview of what to expect.
We've got about 30 or 40 other folks here from outside the region that are here looking to develop franchises or companies here. Some folks that have done some startup companies that used to work for larger companies. Everywhere from technology to renewable energy.
And that was healthcare and life sciences, logistics, I should mention. Now, Algren says there are several solar farms in the works which would create maintenance and construction jobs in the future. So something to look forward to there, Stella. Now, coming up at 6, how CVEP is working with students to prepare them for the 4 fastest growing industries. Back to you.
Kim, thank you so much. And we have more information on this summit on our website. Just go to kpsplocal2.com and click under headlines. We'll see Kim in the 6 o'clock hour. All right, we'll have more news in just a minute.
Happening now on KPSP Local 2 News.
It's a chance to see what's in store for our future. Today, Valley leaders will look at our economic blueprint to find out how to get business booming once again. In just a few hours, President Obama will be in Los Angeles to rally Democratic voters.
Morning to you. Today is October 22nd. Todd Pyro is on assignment. I'm Stella Inger. Well, in just a few hours, Valley leaders will get together to examine the economic health of our valley. They're going to talk about ways to bring in more business and jobs. It's part of the Coachella Valley Economic Partnership, or CVEP, Summit. KPSP Local 2 mobile journalists Ifan Carrasquillo and Kimberly Chang got a preview of today's event. Good morning, Kim.
Good morning, Stella. With the unemployment rate in double digits, jobs and new business are at the top of many minds. And later this morning, keynote speakers will present an economic report card and talk about progress and future goals. Based on its economic blueprint, CVEP has pinpointed 4 of the fastest growing fields here in the valley: renewable energy, arts and media, technology, and healthcare.
They all require a college-educated workforce.
But here's a challenge, according to Terry Green, CVEP's Director of Workforce Excellence.
How do we move those kids into and through career pathways, into college and through college and back into the jobs of the future here in the Coachella Valley?
This is part of CVEP's goal, which will be flushed out during Friday's Economic Summit, to link students with businesses. With the help of CVEP, $2.5 million in grants have already been dedicated to regional scholarship and student support programs over the past 2 years. And CVEP's continuing to make an effort to attract businesses to the area.
So that the students don't have to leave this region when they do graduate. They can come back and find professional job opportunities here in the valley.
Exactly what College of the Desert nursing student Marin wants to hear.
And I'm a 3rd semester nursing student, and I'm already looking to go out of state when I graduate, hopefully to a state that's in the black and not in the red, because in the red there's no jobs for us.
Several announcements are expected to be made at the summit, including CVEP's new facility location. Also, Green tells me, quote, a major development in CVEP's student support program will also be revealed. The summit starts at 7:30 this morning. If you want to attend, there's still time. Head to our website, kpsplocal2.com, for details. Stella, back to you.
Thank you, Kim. It's going to be interesting to see what they have to say in that announcement.
Absolutely.
Well, it looks like the economic health right here in our valley. The Coachella Valley Economic Partnership, or CVEP, CVEP's Economic Summit, takes place just hours from now. KPSP Local 2 mobile journalists Efren Carrasquillo and Kimberly Chang report business leaders will discuss challenges and future goals to increase jobs. Good morning, Kim.
Good morning, Stella. CVEP is made up of leaders from various industries. Its goal is to develop business in our area. Now, later this morning, keynote speakers will examine the Valley's economic blueprint, essentially a plan to make it easier for businesses to open here in the Valley and create jobs. And since the blueprint was introduced last year, they focused on 4 key sectors: healthcare and life sciences, logistics, film and creative arts, and renewable energy. Wesley Algren, CVEP's Chief Operating Officer, said they will provide an economic report card at the summit and gave us a preview of what to expect.
We've got about 30 or 40 other folks here from outside the region that are here looking to develop franchises or companies here. Some folks that have done some startup companies that used to work for larger companies, everywhere from technology to renewable energy.
Algren says there are also several solar farms in the works which could create maintenance and construction jobs in the future. And CVEP is working with students to prepare them for the 4 fastest growing industries, Stella, so it'll be interesting to find out what comes out of this meeting today. Certainly a lot of people have jobs on their minds and trying to bring in new business to the area, so definitely a lot of interesting facts will come out of this meeting.
Absolutely, especially with Election Day right around the corner. Jobs, that's all people are talking about right now. So it'll be interesting to find out what that major announcement is. Thank you very much, Kim. We also have that information on our website about the summit. Just go to kpsplocal2.com and click under headlines. The top story.
Remember, you're watching KPSP Local 2.
It is considered the most crucial indicator of how our valley is doing economically. The Coachella Valley Economic Blueprint is the 5-year plan to rebuild our economy by bringing new industry to our valley. And industry leaders, including those from green energy, gathered today for this report card in Indian Wells. Among the highlights, the revelation that local business Noble & Company will manufacture new wind turbines right here in the desert.
It means new jobs and also keeping investment in the valley, which is very important. It's, in my knowledge, the first time that any of these components are being built here locally. So again, it's just one more small step in moving us forward on a green economy.
Economists also said that we reached rock bottom last year and we're currently on our way back to a healthy economy. After spending years mired in the failing grades, the Coachella Valley went from a D+ to a C- this year.
Happening now on KPSP Local 2.
In Wells today, among the highlights, the revelation that local business Noble & Company will manufacture new wind turbines right here in the desert.
Local 2 News at 6 starts now.
The economy of the Coachella Valley will not improve unless the housing market improves. Good evening, I'm Brooke. Beare. Chris Long has the night off. Top economists talked about that today as part of CVEP's Economic Summit in Indian Wells. And as KPSP Local 2's Kurt Beebus and Marissa Mike discovered, the housing sector is going to play a major role in economic improvement. Marissa?
Brooke, here's the good news. While economists say our valley's economy is still in pretty bad shape, we're not at rock bottom anymore. The mortgage crisis is still gripping our ability to get out of this hole. The 5-year plan to rebuild our economy relies on bringing new industries to our valley as well as more home sales. Just today, local business Noble & Company announced it will build new wind turbines here in the desert, which means more jobs. But at the Coachella Valley Economic Partnership Summit today, economist John Hussing says the only way the valley can get back on its feet is to overcome the mortgage crisis and to sell those empty homes.
We get it over soon, the economy will probably be back getting some serious speed 2012. We don't get it taken care of, it pushes it out to 2014, 2015.
Hussing gave our economy a C-. That's an improvement from the D it received last year. Agriculture and tourism were 2 sectors that did relatively well in our down economy. In studio, Marissa Mike, KPSP Local2.com.
The new unemployment numbers show